In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to handle returned customer payments and NSF checks in QuickBooks Online. When a customer payment bounces, it can be stressful, but QuickBooks Online gives you a clear way to record what happened so your books stay accurate. In this walkthrough, I'll show you how to reverse the original payment using a journal entry, and then how to create a new invoice that includes both the bounced amount and any NSF fees your bank charged. We'll start by reversing the original payment. In QuickBooks Online, go to the plus new button and choose Journal Entry. This journal entry will essentially undo the original deposit and put the balance back on the customer's account so it shows up as unpaid again. In the first line of the journal entry, select the bank account where the original customer payment was deposited. This is usually your main checking account. Enter a debit for the exact amount of the returned check. Debiting the bank account reduces that balance to reflect that the money is no longer really there. On the second line, choose your account's receivable account. Enter a credit for the same amount as the bounced payment, and make sure to select the correct customer name in the customer field. This step is important because it ties the amount back to that specific customer, reopening their balance as if the invoice had never been paid. Once both lines match and you've double-checked the customer, save the journal entry. Now that the original payment is reversed, you need a new invoice to show what the customer still owes, including any bank fees you had to pay because of the NSF check. Create a new invoice for that same customer. On the first line, add a product or service that represents the original bounced amount and enter the total of the returned check. This reinstates what they originally agreed to pay. On the next line of the invoice, add a separate line item for the NSF fee. You can name it something like NSF fee or bounce check fee so it's clear to both you and the customer. For the account on that line, map it to bank charges or another appropriate expense account you use for bank-related fees. That way, you are properly tracking the cost your bank charged you because of the bounced payment. Once everything looks correct, save and send the invoice to your customer if needed. Your records will now clearly show the unpaid amount and the related fee, keeping your books clean and accurate.